Welcome back to this episode of A Minute with Miah, where I'll be talking about systemic oppression. Now, it's important to remember that this police system is only one finger on the hand of systemic oppression. And as we see, the system isn't broken. It's functioning very effectively in the way it was designed, and it has very real and tangible results. Now, I want to be extremely clear when I say these systems go deeper than just killer police. This plays into the same processes to systematically disenfranchise poor people of color, barring access to housing, education, higher wages, food security, adequate health care, and access to the penal system. Now, no one wants to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it, and that's redlining. Now, redlining practices have resulted in perpetually disenfranchising black communities, and they continue to this day. Essentially, black communities get labeled high risk, and without the ability and resources to invest in themselves, low-income communities stay low income, and this results in lack of access to housing, lack of access to working facilities, lack of access to healthy food, and results in over-policing. Now, all of which leads to health disparities, and of course, as we've seen, over-policing leads to death. Now, on top of that, schools get funded in many cases largely in part by property taxes, and you guessed it, schools that are predominantly in black communities and neighborhoods often get less funding, and this results in our students receiving a lower quality of education. Now, next week we'll be talking about what we can do to combat these systems of oppression. Thank you. This has been A Minute with Miah.
Freedom, it waits out here. Don't have to go to